So we are back with a brand new episode of Walkin Talkin with Tim, and my guest today is Jodi Green. And Jodi is the Executive Director for the Greater Woodbury Chamber of Commerce. And I can say that so easily because I was very, and I'm still very involved with the Greater Woodbury Chamber of Commerce. Had a little hiatus there, but Jodi's pulling me back in. So I'm gonna let Jodi tell you guys exactly what it is that the Chamber does and what she does there.
All right. So the Chamber of Commerce exists to bring together business owners and nonprofits and our civic organizations and interested individuals to collaborate together to build a stronger community together. It's about the ways that we can network with one another, the ways our businesses can support one another, and the ways that we can collaborate in supporting our community together. And a Chamber of Commerce is different than a business networking organization because we do have that balance of community and government and business owners and nonprofits all working together.
It is people don't realize it's a civic organization.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't even understand what a civic organization is.
That's true.
You do.
More or less. I'm going to pretend I do.
So, well, it's basically that, the idea that, the Chamber is, we're not a government entity.
Right.
However, it has a lot to do with what's going on in our community.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I really enjoyed when I was president, I had what I called a President's Roundtable.
Yes.
And I got the fire chief, and the police chief, and the mayor of Woodbury, and all that good stuff, to all have a call, once a quarter, just to kind of hey, what's going on, what's happening, and all that good stuff. Really, really, really good stuff.
Yep.
And it's about relationships, right?
Definitely.
And without the relationships, there is no great business and collaborating happening.
Exactly.
Period.
We win through collaboration, not competition.
Full stop.
Yes.
So let's get right into you, because you got lots of fun stories.
Okay.
You are a doula.
Yes.
And until I met you, I didn't know what a doula was. And I didn't know what a doula did. So that's really interesting to me. And you're part of a doula community.
Yes.
In fact, you helped establish it?
I did.
Yeah, I thought that's what you said. So tell everybody what you do. Talk about what it means to be a doula and how important it is.
Sure. So a doula is a professional support person who works with families. In my case, it's a perinatal doula, which is throughout pregnancy. But there are doulas from different walks of life. There are doulas for end-of-life care. There are doulas who support families through the process of adoption. There are doulas who support people through the process of transition or post-surgery. There's a lot of different labels, right, that a doula can wear. But I'm a perinatal doula.
Is doula basically a coach? Is that essentially what doula means?
It's a support person. It's a support person. It comes from the Greek word that meant woman's servant, very much like the German midwife. It's kind of the Greek word for midwife.
Okay.
But we are not midwives. We are not medical professionals. We do not have medical backgrounds.
Right.
It's a layperson-centered profession. Doulas provide information and education and support, whether that's mental or emotional or physical support, throughout the process of pregnancy. We are the people that you can call to ask, is it okay that I'm eating this thing? Is this a thing I need to call my doctor about? Is this a thing that is normal? And I think 80% of my job has been saying, that's normal.
Am I ready?
A lot of people say that. You'd be surprised at how many people have expressed that feeling, because so often just knowing that what we're going through is not unique to us, helps the experience be easier.
So you've done a lot with. We talked about your path.
Yes.
From doula to the chamber, but before we talk about that, let's talk about the country girl from Arkansas.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Now you knew I was going to do it.
I knew it.
So Jodi originally started out in Arkansas, and you're the daughter of a pastor in Arkansas, and so your dad's no longer with us, but your mom is.
Yes.
And you said your mom is back in Arkansas now.
Yes, she is. She moved there when she retired.
And you have a brother in Texas?
Alabama. Yes.
Alabama. You had lived in Texas for a while.
I did, yes, in high school and college.
Okay. And you told me you went to college in
Texas.
Arlington?
I went to UTA in Arlington. I went to Texas Wesleyan in Fort Worth.
And wait, guess what she went for? Tell them, Jodi.
Musical theater.
So she has.
Because what else was I going to do?
I don't know. So that's pretty interesting. Did you ever do anything with the theater degree? Like, you know, have you done theater as well?
Not since college.
Stop.
No, I haven't.
Nothing, huh?
Nothing. I have not done community theater.
You and Kristen need to get together and get something going. Let's go.
We need to start a singing group. That's what we could do. Yeah, I'm on board with this.
You could do that. Well, I mean, listen, Haddonfield Plays and Players, and there's all kinds of little things going on around here that you could be doing.
All right.
You and Kristen, she talks about doing it too. But you haven't even, you ever sang in a band or anything like that?
Well, I was a wedding singer.
That's right. You said that.
A long time ago, yeah. I was a wedding. It's a great two truths and a lie statement, right? To say I was a professional wedding singer. And everyone thinks that that's the lie. And no, it actually isn't. Yeah.
It's funny. And I told you I did that too, and you asked me, I'm going to ask you, what was your song?
Oh, goodness. What was it called? It was in a movie. It was in the movie Ice Castles, and it was hugely popular.
I remember that.
Through the Eyes of Love.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I knew it was in there.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That was your song, huh?
That was the song. That was the one everybody wanted.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I guess you're only a couple years behind me, so I think ours was like always and forever, and there was a few, but that was pretty big back in that time.
That was the one.
That was the one. So. All right, so let's go from Arkansas to Texas to New Jersey.
Yes.
And you're doing the whole doula thing, the doula community.
Yes.
You're helping to create the doula community along the way, and you're working with government to help create programs.
Yep.
To help fund the doula community and people who need the services, right?
Yep. And grow the workforce.
And then you said that kind of ran out, right? So your contract was up.
Yes.
And next thing you know, you're thinking to yourself, I don't know if I want to do anything. And you saw this opportunity.
At random. I was not looking to become the director for the Chamber of Commerce. That was not what I had set out to do. But I came across it, and I live in Woodbury. I love Woodbury. I told you I'm a whole love letter for South Jersey here. I took a deeper look at the chamber, and I saw so much potential there and some wonderful people, and the more I got to know, the more I liked.
There you go.
So I made that decision to come on board, and I'm so glad I did.
So now, was it one of those jobs where you thought, I don't know if I'm going to like this. I'm just going to give it a shot and see how it goes?
I was pretty optimistic going in. I'd had the opportunity to meet 4 people from the board and our current president, and Danny's a great guy. Danny's easy to collaborate with, and so I was already excited leaving the interview about the possibilities that were there. We were already brainstorming about things that could happen in the upcoming years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot you can do.
That's true.
In a group like that. The chamber is not real big.
No.
It's a close-knit community. Everybody knows each other in this area, so it's fun. You can make it very fun.
Yes. And
so
one thing I like to emphasize is that though we are the Greater Woodbury Chamber of Commerce, you do not have to be in Woodbury to be part of the Greater Woodbury Chamber. If your business does work for the people of Woodbury, if the people of Woodbury are
around
your target
Woodbury
market, or anything within 20 minutes of Woodbury is your target market, you belong to the Greater Woodbury Chamber of Commerce. Come get to know us.
Yeah, you probably should come to an event, right?
Yes, definitely. And we have plenty of those. We have a coffee platch on the last Wednesday of every month at 8 a.m. at different businesses that are among our membership. And we have evening events once a quarter. Then we have our signature events.
And if you come, you'll get to meet Jodi,
Absolutely.
and she'll introduce you to everybody in the room. And there are so many times when it was always a young person that's just starting out. I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. What should I join? Well, the Woodbury Chamber of Commerce is a great place to start because it's not big. It's not threatening, like some of these chambers can be really big and can be kind of scary when you get lost at your first you get lost in the shuffle. Yeah. So it's a great place to start.
It is.
You're networking and making some relationships because a lot of these people are also members of Western County and South Jersey and all that stuff.
That's
So
true.
there's a lot of cross threading,
There is.
a ton of it.
There is.
So the other thing we talked about that I thought was interesting about you is your favorite thing to do. I said, what do you do for fun?
I like to bake. I like to travel.
She likes to bake and she likes to travel. But what makes her baking interesting is she is celiac, as my daughter is. And so she has to eat gluten-free. So talk about how interesting it is to have to redesign all these recipes to be gluten-free.
It's fun. I call it playing with food, right? It's more than cooking. It's playing with food. It's a form of art. It's a form of expression. It brings me joy, and it's a lovely thing to share with other people, right? And traditionally, we bond so much over food,
Oh, God,
right?
yes.
Food is part of our family culture. It's part of how we spend time together. It's part of how we
Yep.
celebrate together. It's so much more than
Yeah,
what
yeah.
we're eating. So when I learned that I needed to go gluten-free, which happened to be by accident, one of my children was put on a gluten-free diet,
Oh,
and I
geez.
made the house go gluten-free, and turns out symptoms I'd had for 30 years
Right.
stopped.
Interesting.
So I didn't want to stop baking. I love to bake. I love to share the things I bake. So I decided I was going to learn how to bake gluten-free things.
And you just made that caramel thing you said?
I did. So my mom makes these are decadent. They're almost the
I'm going to
same.
expect this. I want some.
Pecan pie brownies. So you make a pan of brownies,
Yep.
and then you make the pecan pie filling,
Yep.
and you pour it on top of the baked pan
Oh.
of brownies, and then bake it again.
Ugh.
So it's this lovely, gooey, caramel,
Yes.
salty toffee.
Love it.
It's amazing.
Love
So
it.
I gluten-free, veganized pecan pie brownies
Nice.
this past weekend. I ate the last one for breakfast today. It was
Nice.
fantastic.
Now, and the other thing was, you said you like to travel.
I do.
And I asked you what your favorite place to go was, which I ask a lot of people.
Yes.
But you said immediately
Paris.
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 Paris
I went
in the
last
spring, you
year.
said.
I will go to Paris in the spring. I have been to Paris in the fall,
Ah.
and it is now a goal to go in the spring. I look forward to doing that. Not necessarily next spring or the spring after that, but at some point
You're not sure when?
I will see Paris in the spring.
I'm starting to GoFundMe to send you to Paris in the
Thank
spring.
you. I like this idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Paris in the spring.
Yes, Paris in the spring.
Send Jodi.
Yes.
Yes.
Why? We don't know yet, but we're doing it.
Yeah, that's right. We're doing it because she wants to go. But no, I've never been. I've never been to Europe. You said you've been to Europe, so you've been to Germany as well.
Yep, I went to Germany in high school, Germany and Austria and Switzerland.
And that was for what?
That was to learn German
Really?
when I was in high school.
So you were part of like the German club or something?
I was part of the German National Honor Society, my claim to fame.
and you're also an herbalist at one time, right?
Yes, that is true.
And
that's
because
true.
we were checking out the herbs over here.
Yes.
Red Bank Battlefield, there's a lot here, man.
Yeah.
If you haven't been here, there's a lot going on here.
Yes.
Listen, having the position that you have,
Yes.
what's your advice to anybody who needs to get out there and start creating relationships? I don't want to call it networking because you started to give some while we were walking around.
There's power in showing up. It's okay to not even know what you're going to do next, or to not even feel like you are doing it right. That's a question so many business owners ask, right? Am I even doing this right? And imposter syndrome is so real. So the best advice I can give, really, show up.
Yeah.
Show up.
You don't know who you're
and
gonna meet.
people. I read an article last week about a new study that had come out that talked about, demonstrated the power of loose acquaintances on our business growth.
Yeah.
And it turns out the people who are most likely to support you in your success are not your besties.
No kidding.
They're the people that you know because they know somebody that you know.
That's
right.
interesting.
It's the I know a guy. Oh, I know a guy.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Chamber of Commerce is the ultimate I know a guy. I love that. I love that. Oh, you
The
need a roof?
ultimate-
I know a guy. You need
The
a plumber?
ultimate
I know
a guy. I love that.
It is. It's the ultimate
I love
a guy.
that. We're gonna end on that one because I like it a lot. All right. So if people want to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
You can email me, director@greaterwoodburychamber.com. You can come to our website at greaterwoodburychamber.com. You can find us on all of the socials as Greater Woodbury Chamber, and we'll look forward to hearing from you.
See that? So thanks for being on. This is a
Thank
lot of
you.
fun.
This is a lot of
We
fun.
talked for a long time.
We did.
We have a long walk.
Yeah.
And for the rest of you guys, keep on walking, keep on moving. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, all the social media platforms. And we will see you next time on Walkin' and Talkin' with Tim.